What is going on, guys? Matt O'Leary back with another video. In today's video, I want to get into a rumor that's been kicking around on the old internet over the last few days and really pretty much the last month or so. And again, it's a rumor. This is not reported as this is going to happen. It's just something that is being discussed that clearly could, as you could tell by the title and the thumbnail, all that, could very well have an impact on the New York Jets, and it's not coming out of nowhere. So let's get into it. So Tim Kawakami, who covers the San Francisco 49ers for The Athletic, tweeted out today, update on the 49ers DC search that I know will generate zero rage directed at me. He's already saying, well, again, setting himself up. Some industry sources last week thought the 49ers would have been ready to announce a new DC by now, but there's obviously been a bit of a delay and some potential things to sort out. Now, the reason why Jeff Ulbrich's name is being brought up is because it's believed that the 49ers want to go with the established coach. They don't want to go necessarily a promotion from within, which is what they did after Robert Saleh left. Then they hired DeMeco Ryans. DeMeco Ryan gets a job, and then they bring in Steve Wilks, who was the interim coach in Carolina in 2022, and he was a head coach in 2018 for the Cardinals and bounced around the league as a defensive coordinator, head coach, and back and forth there. So now, why Ulbrich specifically? Well, couple things. One, what's the better scenario? The New York Jets or the San Francisco 49ers, who are in the Super Bowl and making deep playoff runs just about every single year? Now, he's done a phenomenal job with the New York Jets. I want to make this clear. I do not want to lose Jeff Ulbrich. I think he's done a great job with this defense, but why he might want to go to San Francisco? Well, two recent defensive coordinators, Saleh, who hired Ulbrich, and also DeMeco Ryan, is someone who got hired out of that spot. It's much, much, much more difficult to get hired as a defensive coordinator from a team that isn't winning. It isn't going on these deep runs. Again, the Jets hired Saleh after that team had a lot of success. DeMeco Ryans got hired after the 49ers had a lot of success. If the Jets bottom out again or don't make the playoffs or don't go on a big run, the likelihood of Ulbrich getting a head coaching job probably slims. And what we've heard at the Senior Bowl from our guy Jeff Ulbrich is that's eventually what he wants to do. He eventually wants to be a head coach, and who can blame him for that? Nobody wants to just go, hey, I want to be an offensive or defensive coordinator. No, you want to get all the way up to the top. You want to get up to the head coaching role. He did spend time with Kyle Shanahan as they both overlapped in Atlanta. It was only for a short period of time, and Ulbrich was a linebackers coach, but they already have that connection. They've been on a staff together, granted one on the offensive, one on the defensive side. And then in Ulbrich's playing career, he played for the San Francisco 49ers, so it'd be a little bit of a homecoming for him. So should we be nervous? I don't know if I'm hitting the panic button just yet that Jeff Ulbrich is definitely out and this is going to be terrible. I think if you had to put odds on it, more than likely, right? You would have to say he's favored to be the Jets guy, but is there something in the back of your head just a little bit, maybe clicking on going, oh, maybe the Jets could actually lose Jeff Ulbrich now? Not ideal. I would not like to do that. I would prefer, again, for Jeff Ulbrich to be retained and stay with the New York Jets. But when you read the tea leaves a little bit, and again, I'm not guaranteeing this is going to happen, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there's obviously some issues with the San Francisco 49ers trying to get things ironed out, meaning that if it was this simple, they could just hire somebody. So it might be someone who's under contract, and maybe the Jets are giving him a hard time about getting out of the contract. Some of it adds up. So I'm a tad concerned. I'm not saying that the sky is falling and it's definitely going to happen right now, but something to keep an eye on. I don't think it's that crazy to suggest that Jeff Ulbrich could leave for that job. Let's be honest. I would love for the Jets to be a playoff team, go out and make a big run and all that stuff. But if you had the choice of banking on this coaching staff or going to the defending NFC champions in a conference that stinks with a head coach who has groomed two head coaches who are on the defensive side of the ball like you, one of which who hired you, I don't know, man. If all things are the same, I'm probably taking the 49ers job. So I don't know if I could blame Ulbrich for that one. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Once again, I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you guys next time.